Hey everybody, this is Dean and welcome to Photo Blue. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Maps to scout out locations for photo shoots. So whether you're going on a trip or a vacation and you want to kind of just scout out the area first or scout out some areas of interest, or whether you have a particular landmark or site in mind, maybe it's a place that you've driven by on the road and you're curious to learn more about it. Before you go there, you can use Google Maps to pinpoint the area and then actually use satellite images and street images and other resources to help you see what it's like around there, to see if you really want to go there and look at it. And also in some cases you may even use it to scout out places where you can park your car to get the best kind of vantage point for the particular area or thing that you're shooting. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to go to a city. We're going to go to Annapolis, Maryland. And when we do the search on Annapolis, we could do a specific address, of course, on there if we wanted to. Or we could just look on the map and kind of browse around on the map and look for a point of interest as well. It gives us some information about Annapolis here. Also, you'll note when you go to a location, it will give you photos and sometimes videos of the area that you may want to look at as well. And we'll see that as we kind of browse around the map here, looking for areas that we might be interested in. So I'm going to close this out right now, and I'm going to click over here onto satellite, and it gives us the satellite map. And we can actually see what roads are here. They're labeled and listed out as well. And we can zoom into the map and move around the map however we want. Now, from the air, there may be something specific we're looking at, or there may be things that we see and we wonder what they are as we're looking around. So sometimes you can recognize things just from the air and such. So I'm going to pull back here some. Now the next thing that we may want to do is we want to get a better look. Like from here we can see kind of what things are around and what we might want in landmarks and things like these. Hillcrest Memorial Gardens are marked. But we can actually go and we can actually click on this little icon here, and it turns all these roads blue. Now, not every road is going to be blue. A lot of them will be. But it depends on what area you're in. These are the roads that the Google Streets van has gone down and photographed. So we can go into any of these roads and we can pick an area and we can just kind of double click on it. And it takes us down to road level. Now we can click on the map and with the left mouse button and drag around, and we can actually pan around and look at stuff. Also, you'll see this arrow here. If we click on this arrow, it takes us farther on down the road. So we can browse around doing this. Also, as you can see, we can find things like, oh, here's a parking lot here. We can not only find points of interest, but places where we might want to park nearby. So I'm going to click this X up here in the upper corner to get out of Google Street. And I'm actually going to turn off Google Street now because it makes it hard to see the map, particularly when we zoom out. If you go in here, you can see it kind of obscures a lot of stuff, showing you where it can go. So I'm going to zoom out even farther, and Annapolis is right here. Here's Stevensville Island right here. And if we go in here, we can actually once again click on Google Streets. If we click on this is actually the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. And so we can see once again the view from here, maybe even scout out to get a good look of the bridge. So if we close this out again, there's actually a park down here, and we can see what the bridge looks like from here. If we want to take photographs of it, we can look all around. There's a beach down here and so on. once again, we can pull out of here. Now, the one problem that you might run into is if we turn on the maps again, you can see Google Street stops right here. So I'm going to go here to where this stops. And over in the corner, we can also see the map here to see what direction we're heading in. Let me close this out one more time. So we're right in here. So I think if we go in this direction, we're going to run out of road. Yeah, so this is the end of where the Google van had gone. So that's right at the very end. So we may be interested in this area right here. So one thing that we can do, let's click this off, is you see it says Eastern Neck National Wildlife Refuge. We can actually click on this and it will bring up a page just like we had for Annapolis. But the interesting thing is that if we go down here, we have photos. The latest was 26 days ago that somebody posted something. And so we can kind of see what's around here. There's actually pictures of wildlife that they caught here, which is interesting. And there are some snaps of just the area. If we go back also, we can go back down here and we can go to videos. And I'm going to mute the video here, but we can actually play the video so we can actually see around. So you can actually get an idea. Sometimes people pan around the area when they shoot the video. So that gives you another idea of what the area is like that you're shooting in. And that's kind of important because sometimes you'll see something and you'll see it on the satellite map. And maybe you even see something from the road and you go to the part of the map that it's on. And so when you click on the roads, you can see the Google van didn't go down any of these streets. Maybe in the future it will at some point. But for now, there's nothing right here. And it's never gone down any of these streets. Sometimes, for example, if there's a landmark in there that you're looking for, you can actually click and find pictures that were taken in the area or around it. There's a landmark here. There's actually nothing on this. But if it's green, I assume there's going to be a little more on it. Yeah, so we have some pictures. So that actually shows us that golf course there. The other thing you can do is we may be able to go down to street level on here and go around the roads and look, pan off to the side. Sometimes you can see a building that you're looking for or something that you're looking for and get an idea of where it is. So those are some of the ways you can use Google Maps, Google Earth, and Google Street to help you scout out sites for taking photographs. This has been Photo Blue, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.